Japanese gel, a revolutionary way of doing nails or just another fading trend? In this video, I'm going to give you a quick rundown as to what Japanese gel is and how to use it. Greetings and welcome back to my channel. In case you are new here, I am Paola of PaolaPonceNails.com, your source for Japanese gel nail education and solopreneurship in the nail industry. So first of all, Japanese gel is not a dying or a fading trend. It is definitely here to stay, and frankly, the US market has been playing catch up for well over 5 years now. Our industry is bombarded with a lot of the same products rebranded even at the highest level. Just to give you an example, when gel polish broke out in the US market back in 2009, there was gelish gel polish and shellac gel polish. Frankly, after having worked with both brands and buying into so many other gel polish brands after that, they all applied and more to me, in my opinion, with the consistency and wear of either a gelish or a shellac. Gelish and shellac are great beginner formulas, so if you're a beginner, they are a good start. Since then, gel polish has grown and been revamped to include longer wearing base coats and highly pigmented gel colors, because at its debut here in the US, with the exception of gelish base, these two things, base and color pigmentation in our gel polish, suck. Meantime, the Japanese gel market was doing stellar nail art with amazing self-leveling clear gels. And so on to the what. What are Japanese gels? Japanese gels are gels with very little dilution solvents or monomers, which makes them super long lasting and of the highest quality. We went over the topic of monomer a little bit in a previous video about HEMA allergies in your nail products, so do check it out when you have a moment. And I am not saying all Japanese gel is amazing, but the standards to creating a stellar gel brand in Japan is high, and oftentimes their formulations are kept top secret. They're not too keen on selling their gels for others to private label them. It's not necessarily that our products are unsafe here in the US, it's that in order to make them affordable, companies will use more chemicals to dilute the raw material and thereby diluting their potency. Also, many American nail companies buy their products from the same source, which is why some formulations may seem the same to you. There is a lot to talk about in that statement that I just said, and it is a great conversation to sit down and have with a chemist and brand rep if you so wish. I'm a nail tech and an educator. I got things to do. And I understand that a nail tech already has a lot to take on. Their job is to provide safe as well as beautiful, long-lasting nail services and move on. And frankly, that's all your client cares about too. Our jobs as nail techs is to have safety data sheets for all of our products. That is why I seriously mean don't work with more than 3 brands, please, to provide a safe environment for our clients and abide by state board's law. And then move on to fabulous nails. That's a lot. All this knowledge can seriously overwhelm and bog you down. So one last thing on what Japanese gels are before we move on to the how-to of Japanese gels. Japanese gels are not only the cutest, most artistic feeling to doing nails, they are also mostly in potted gel form. Anytime you have to put gel in a brush-on bottle, that gel will have to be diluted with a monomer or solvent, taking away a bit from its strength. Colors are no big deal if they are in a brush-on bottle because your nail strength does not come from colors. But if the base or builder is in a brush-on form, then you may experience a decrease in wear. In general, in Japanese gels, that dilution is not very much, but it is still slightly diluted, which is probably one of the reasons you won't always find Japanese gels in a brush-on bottle. Also, Japanese gel is obviously Japanese, but we do have at least four amazing brands exported here to the US. These include Presto, Vetro, Cocoas, and Leaf Gel. I have been working with Vetro, Cocoas, and Leaf Gel for a few years now, and I'm working on a comparison chart for you to see how each brand gels compare, especially the clear gels, which will be available very soon. Okay, and if you're wondering whether or not you can soak off Japanese gel, it is a soft gel, not a hard gel, so it can soak off. But if you're a beginner for the time being, thin them down with a hand file and soak them off. Also, Japanese gels do not require harsh prep prior to application like acrylics, dips, hard gels, you name it. So in general, Japanese gels are high quality soft gels manufactured in Japan. They are beautifully and artistically put together most of the time in pots, not bottles. Now to the how-to of Japanese gels. The application of Japanese gels is slightly technical. I do recommend some training. You need to have both good stability and precision, and also a light touch. So if you're coming from acrylic or hard gels, you will have to lay off the pressure you use and also the amount of product you use. With that being said, I do have to say Japanese gel is way more expensive than anything you're probably used to using other than biosculpture. The price of these soft potted gel systems is nowhere near the price of acrylic or gel polish. So in order for you not to waste product, I absolutely encourage you to take training on these. And because I know that taking time out of your busy schedule and traveling is sometimes not very affordable, I created a full online program to the exact methods of application of Japanese gel in my Master Gel Nails program. It takes you through the step-by-step application of my signature gel manicure, overlays, and extension services that made my Japanese gels last well over 3 weeks. And if you want to learn more, do check out the links below in the description box. Japanese gel nails differ especially to American gel nail systems in that they do not need or use dehydrator or bonder. You also do not need to roughen up the natural nail with a sanding band. Just a gentle sponge buffer is all that you need. This will keep your natural nails in better shape for your clients, meaning less brittle, yellowing, and less dehydration. I'm going to show you a general application method now. So first you lay down your base coat. You usually have two options in Japanese gel nail system, a super thin base or a thicker one. You want to lay it with a little more thickness than you would a regular gel polish system. Next, you will give that base a cure. Then choose your color pot and apply with a different brush than you did your base gel color. This is very important or you will have lifting issues. Apply 2 thin coats of color, not super thin, and then cure in between layers. Finally, choose your top coat and apply thinly. Yes, there's multiple in Japanese gel nail systems. For beginners, I recommend a top coat with a little bit more self-leveling properties, which is why I'm going to use Leaf Gel's Glossy Top Gel. And there you have it, a simple but long-lasting way of applying your Japanese gel. Remember, for a full step-by-step process, including troubleshooting, check out my free class below where I not only help you troubleshoot Japanese gel nails, but also introduce you to my Master Gel Nails program and everything you get when you enroll. I post videos like this one on a weekly basis, including a bonus video Wednesday, and the only way to find out is to hit that bell icon below. And if you want to watch more of my content, check out these 2 links. Thanks a mil for watching. Bye for now.